I think you don't
And
actually like me. I think you're just physically attracted to me.
No, I do. I've always been the one.
I really liked you. Past tense now, honey.
Stop, look, listen, learn.
I'm not that innocent. I've seen it all before. 'Cause better men than
God, your eyes.
Stop.
Oh my God.
You're really cute.
Huh?
You're really cute.
Thank you.
Scorpio. Freaky.
Is that bad? You freak?
I'm freaky. You freaky?
I'm freaky.
I'm freaky.
There it is.
Why?
I just talked to Krissy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Just know girls find out everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We are currently experiencing the unleash of Dylan because all of a sudden, the quiet Dylan seems to be the one taking all the highlights on the show. Now, let me just give you guys a recap of who Dylan is. Dylan came onto the show, sweet, fine boy, simple, fine, Nigerian, Irish guy. And when he got on the show, the first pick for him was Alicia. She picked him anyways, but Alicia was not feeling him and she dumped him for Taylor. So he had to get another girl. And according to him, he says the girl he had been feeling from day one in the villa was Mimi. So he decides to go for Mimi straight up. He didn't try to speak with any other person and he was able to convince Mimi to dump Zayn for him. And there came Dylan and Mimi. I mean, these two are beautiful people. They look good together. But Mimi kept complaining that she wasn't feeling Dylan's energy because he was kind of laid back. Most of the time, he would just be with them guys. He won't come and meet her. He won't come to talk to her. And she kept telling him that you're not giving me what I want. But he wasn't doing much about it. I think in his own mind, he just felt as long as I'm staying faithful and loyal to you, that should be enough for you. But for Mimi, she wanted more than just you being loyal. She wanted more energy. She wanted more character. And, Dylan coming more for her. Dylan taking those steps, doing all the romantic moves. And Dylan wasn't doing any of that. So Mimi got tired and decided, you know what? I'm going to leave you. And she moved on to the new bombshell or goddess or god, whatever they call them, Steph. So immediately Mimi did this and called it off with Dylan. It was like he was just unleashed. All of a sudden, Dylan just started making moves. Like the first thing he goes to Sophie. I didn't even see that coming from anywhere because I never felt like there was any form of attraction or whatnot. And in the time Sophie was with Indigo, Dylan goes to speak with Mimi and was able to convince her that he had always liked her. The only thing is that because he was loyal to Mimi, he didn't make the move. So now that Mimi has called it off, he has the right to make his move. And Sophie really believed him and took every word he says. Of course, Dylan sealed it with a kiss. And this brings me to Dylan's kiss, guys. I think that this is where the girls are being tamed, if that's the right word to say. I think Dylan uses his kiss to tame the girls because there's just a way that he kisses these girls, and all of a sudden, they just feel like he really is into them. And so he had this kiss on the terrace with Sophie, and she couldn't get over it. And all of a sudden, she was ready to dump Indigo that she had been spending more time with for Dylan. And of course, she did that. Indigo had to leave the villa. But guess what, guys? Two new girls come into the villa again. That's Krissy and Kayla. And immediately Krissy comes in. They say, oh, Krissy is this type. He likes girls with brunette girls, whatnot. And next thing is making move on her, flirting with her. And guess what? The girls had the preview to watch it live as the thing was going on. They didn't know. So yeah, it just made me wonder, like, but you told Sophie just a day ago about how you're feeling her, about how you want to get to meet her. And so it continues to, fuel that with Krissy. And when it was time for Krissy to pick, obviously she picked Dylan. And even before the pick, they had this game where they were doing a lot of kissing and picking and kissing, right in front of Sophie, he kissed, or they kissed each other anyways. Dylan and Krissy kissed each other 3 times, and Dylan didn't even kiss her like, in a subtle way so that it doesn't offend Sophie. He kissed her real deep, like how he usually kisses them on the terrace. Like, yeah, I'm like, this guy is really coming out. And of course, you have Mimi always giving comments about everything that he's doing. Like, she's always watching him. Makes me wonder, is it that Mimi has not gotten over this guy? She still likes the guy, because in my own opinion, I do not think that Mimi really likes Steph. And most importantly, how does that work out? The guy does not stay in Australia, so I don't really see it working out on the outside. And I think that Mimi would, on a normal day, prefer Dylan to Steph, but Dylan wasn't just giving her what she wanted. So, that being said, Sophie is feeling very bad that, she had to let Indigo go for Dylan, and Dylan is now like all over the place. But the truth of the matter is, Sophie didn't just let Indigo go because of Dylan. She let Indigo go because she was also not feeling Indigo. If she didn't let Indigo go for Dylan, she would have done that for some other guy, because she wasn't committing to Indigo. She was in fact looking for a way to still get Zayn. So I don't see that as her really helping Indigo. She was also helping herself, which is fine. So anyways, Dylan is on this move, and when Krissy picks him, he's all over Krissy. Sophie is almost dumped. Sophie is almost dumped, if not because of the new bombshell Mercedes that came into the villa. So, and then he goes to bed with her. They're cuddling, though Sophie told him not to not to kiss her in bed and whatnot. And I think he tried to respect that. But Dylan has really changed. Now he has 2 girls, and Sophie is saying that she's going to keep coming to him, and she's going to keep touching him, and she doesn't really care for the girl. That she even said, let the best woman win. And Dylan, that was like the quiet guy, is now like the hot cake. And I'm not gonna lie, I think he's enjoying it. And it just makes me wonder, does this mean that he really likes Mimi because he didn't do any of this with Mimi? Or was he scared with Mimi to show this side of himself, and this is really who he is? I mean, we don't even know. And it's just still a spark between him and Mimi. Like, we don't really know what it is, but we'll see as the show unfolds. It's just that he has become he has always been an interesting character, but he has become more of an interesting character. He has like this story and twists going on around it. So guys, what do you think about Dylan? What do you think about his switch up and these things that he's doing with the girls? Do you think that he's actually a fuckboy like Mimi always say? Do you think that the guy is just trying to connect, which is what they're supposed to do in the villa, and is giving us a good show while doing it? So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And see you in my next video.